Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making cold soba noodles with ginger poached chicken. We're using soba for this, which is a buckwheat noodle, and I thought a cold dish would be nice, especially in this heat. To start this dish, we need to make a poaching liquid, so I have 2 scallions, just tying them in a knot. We're going to smash up 4 cloves of garlic, leaving the skin on, and slice up about 4 tablespoons of ginger. Now into some simmering water, we're going to add the ginger, garlic, our scallion, 2 tablespoons of Shaoxing wine, and 1.5 tablespoons of salt. We really want to infuse this chicken with a lot of flavor. Next, we're going to add 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, bring this up to the boil. Once it hits a boil, turn off the heat, put a lid on this, and let that sit for 35 minutes. It's the easiest way to poach chicken. Now for the sauce for our noodles, I have 2 scallions, just chopping up the white ends, and then chopping up those vibrant green ends for our garnish. We're going to mince up an 1-inch long piece of ginger and add this to a heat-proof bowl because we're going to flash fry this. We're going to also add 1 tablespoon of gochugaru and then tip in 2 tablespoons of hot oil. Next goes in 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of water, 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, and 1/4 teaspoon of black vinegar. Give this a mix, and that's our sauce done. I want to top this with some fresh vegetables, so I have a little piece of daikon here. We're going to cut this into planks and then into matchsticks. The daikon is going to add some crunch and some heat. We're going to do the same with the Kirby cucumber. I'm leaving the skin on, but peel that off if you don't like it. This is going to add some freshness to our dish. And some purple carrot, and I say this every time, but look how beautiful. I mean, that is just stunning. Just cutting this on a long bias, and then just chopping this up into matchsticks. Now we can cook our soba noodles, so in a pot of boiling water, I'm adding in 1 package of soba, and I cook this for only 6 minutes. The package says 8, but I like this to be a little chewier. After 6 minutes, we're going to tip this out into a strainer and cool this down as quickly as possible by running this under very cold water, since this is a cold dish. Now back to our chicken. I'm just using 2 forks here to shred this, and you can see how perfectly poached this is. This is still juicy, it hasn't dried out. To dress our noodles, I'm tipping the noodles into a large bowl, and then just taking that sauce, and we want to coat all these noodles. We want every noodle to be coated. I have actually never had cold soba. I was talking to a friend a week or so ago, and he was shocked that I had never had it. So I thought, if I'm going to try these, I'm going to make this at home. So that's another reason why we're doing this dish. Now these are coated, we can start to plate. So I'm using my favorite pasta dish, just adding in a nice serving of noodles. We're going to top this with our poached chicken. If you don't like chicken, substitute this out with some poached shrimp if you prefer. If you like tofu instead, if you're vegetarian, that would be equally as delicious on this. You could also do some minced pork, just sauteed in all the ingredients that we poached our chicken in. It's up to you. Now we're going to top with some cucumber, some of our gorgeous purple carrot, and of course our daikon radish. To add even more flavor, I'm going to garnish with some toasted peanuts, some black sesame seeds, or white if that's what you have in your house, and the tops of our scallions. And this is a beautiful looking dish. Now let's go ahead and give this a taste, and slurping is definitely mandatory when you're eating noodles. That chicken has picked up all of those flavors from the poaching liquid. It's still juicy and tender. The noodles themselves are chewy and refreshing. That sauce is a little bit spicy. There is such an umami depth of flavor to this dish. All those fresh vegetables add crunch and just a delightful freshness. And the peanuts and the sesame seeds add some nuttiness. But there it is. Cold soba noodles with poached ginger chicken. I really do hope you all try to make this because this was absolutely delicious. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, give it a like. If you loved it, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell because I put out new videos every Thursday. Thank you again, and until next time, happy cooking.